You are listening to Talk Naija podcast.
All right, people.
Yes,
Okay.
Wait, what is that?
6.
Five,
Yes.
10.
10. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, so welcome everybody.
Yes.
New listeners,
You know.
what happened?
Can we say look ma on TV?
Alright, so I think of course we do mostly audio.
Yeah.
On Spotify.
Yeah.
Podcast, or wherever.
Yeah.
Just that this particular, especially this episode.
Yes. Yes.
So we are now on YouTube, guys.
Yeah. So
So all the stuff.
it's
subscribe,
in fact
all that stuff.
it took us long enough. Oh, good.
Yeah. So before we even start anything,
Mhm.
we all know that we recently changed our. One of the fastest bills to decide
You
in the
know?
history of the Senate. We changed our national anthem. So, as a loyal and patriotic citizens, we want to start this episode by singing the national anthem. or by attempting to sing it. So,
Okay.
we'll sing it together.
All right, no problem.
So, for people that are watching on YouTube, we are not going to stand up. We are going to sit down. It's not out of disrespect.
Yeah.
We are just trying to attempt
Okay.
to sing the national anthem. So, yeah, Azuka.
Nigeria, we hail thee. That's all I know. That's
You know, the funny thing that
is all
we are old enough to just remember that first line.
Exactly why I remember that.
We are old enough to
all I
only remember the first line.
How do you, I don't know, how do you know that first line?
I don't even know. I just know
My
that I
mom
know it.
my mom could sing the whole thing, so she could
Yeah.
sing the first line. So that's all I know.
Yeah. But I mean, my mom even told me as well that that's the anthem they used to sing when they were young.
when they were young.
I didn't even realize that just in 1978 that we had this
switch to the new.
the current one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to try and let's try. Wait, sorry.
It's a nice tune.
Here we are, we my native land,
Okay.
all Christ and God may be found.
Yeah.
In brotherhood we stand. Nigeria, I'm proud to serve. Well, let me save you from my own voice. We don't try, we've attempted. But
Yes, we have.
the funny thing about this anthem there, a lot of when the anthem was changed, a lot of the videos that are going around on social media is the Galala version.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the African version. That's not the real anthem.
That is what
It took me like an hour to find
the real
the real one with normal, like normal
proper,
exactly. Everything online is Galala.
That is what's going to suit you.
It actually makes sense for this generation. You just keep that one.
They're like, this is something we can relate to.
We can
just
but
like
a
that.
lot of people will think that's the main one.
I'm telling
That's
you.
the one that's been circulating all over WhatsApp.
I didn't even
Whatever.
really.
Yeah, so you have to be careful. You have to look for the actual real sound.
Yeah.
The
real
boring
proper,
trumpet type of sound. That's the real sound. Not that galala one.
As a matter of fact, now I'm going to look for the Galala one.
It will be hard to find.
It will be hard to find. I will look for it. Let me hear that one. Let's do that as a job.
It's a job. I'm like national anthem. The first time I did, I was like, this is not the that cannot be for the real sound.
Oh my god.
The real boring sound.
Alright,
thanks. So in this episode we're going to go into a few segments. So first of all, we want to take some media recommendations. So movies and TV shows that we we are watching or attempting to watch that we want to recommend to the audience.
Attempting to watch is
So,
a very good one.
what have you been watching?
I haven't really been watching much. I've been watching, but I've been watching old Pixar, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball.
Cloudy with a Chance of
Meatball.
Yeah, I remember. I never watched it, but I just remember it.
I know you don't like all those kind of things.
No, I don't know. Not really. Why are you watching old stuff?
I don't know. My Netflix, I had to take it off my phone. My phone was giving me issues, so I took it off. So I'm just watching DVDs, old DVDs, like Spice of Chance of Meatballs and this thing. So, but I want to watch Dune 2. Have you seen Dune 2?
Dune 2. Yeah, I've actually seen
Was it okay?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You saw part 1.
Yeah, I saw part 1.
Yeah.
I had to go back and watch part 1 in anticipation of watching part 2.
I didn't do that. I just went to watch part 2 straight. But I think somehow you feel like you should have gone back to watch the first one. But yeah, it was really good.
It was really good, eh?
Really good. Then, you know the funny thing, I watched the old one.
Old Dune.
There's an old movie.
Really?
Yeah, there's an old movie like now this horrible type of
those 1960s.
If you remember Doctor Who, Doctor Who used to watch. Like that kind of graphics.
But that's what I was going to say.
And it was just one movie.
Okay.
Throughout the whole story. Like where part 2 ended in the new Dune. Was the whole film that was done in like maybe under 2 hours.
Okay.
So it felt kind of rushed if you are comparing it
to what's going on. But it's the same storyline,
same book, same all the same way,
stuff like that.
It's actually interesting. If I not watched the new one, if you're not comparing to the graphics, you would actually enjoy it. Yeah, you would have been entertained. It's old. It's like I think it was made in 70s or something.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't even know there was one that you said. Yeah, it's actually on Netflix. So yeah, you can check out the old Dune as well.
I will check out the old Dune.
You can check out the old Dune as well. It's actually quite interesting. Very interesting. I mean, just to juxtapose the different graphics and the actors it's cool. Anyway, so there's something I started watching recently. I saw it as a recommendation online. So we always talk about anime. We talk about Blue Eye Samurai, which was awesome.
Yes.
And the
reason waiting for the second one.
Yeah, waiting for apparently, it also got a lot of good reviews. I didn't know. I thought we were the only ones that were watching it. A lot of people all over the world are watching it, and they thought it was great.
Unless you have issues with a lot of things.
So I was watching one anime like that. It's also on Netflix. It's called Pluto.
Okay.
So it's like a variant of you remember this is it Atomic Boy or something? You remember Atom Boy or Captain Atom? I forgot his name.
I think I remember something like that.
It's a variant of that story, but it's like a detective story about robots and animals. I mean, I was watching on Netflix. I didn't realize I was watching on the English dub, so it was annoying.
Okay.
But then when I changed it to Chinese, I started reading the subtitles. And now, it's a great show, but if you are like us that don't like that horrible, bland English emotion from the subtitling of anime, you might not enjoy it, but if you stick to the original text, then you enjoy it.
Stick to the original text.
Another thing I'm watching is Invasion. Yeah, Invasion. It's on Apple. It's an Apple Plus series. Okay. It's about alien invasion, but from the perspective of different people, like soldiers, family, whatever. So I didn't know. It actually came out a while ago, like 2 years ago. But I just discovered it, and it's very interesting. So I'll definitely recommend that as well. Then maybe one more I want to recommend is Eric. Eric is a new Netflix show about a missing child of one puppeteer or something. Very interesting, child.
Okay. I think I heard about that one. Yes, I think I heard about that one. That the guy was really invested in the character to find his son. Exactly.
So very interesting. When I was watching it, I was just like, I don't think this thing will have a good ending. I thought I was going to end horribly.
To not be happy.
Not to spoil it too much, but it actually has a happy ending. But that's if you are white. Yeah. But if you are black, it has a horrible ending. I'm not going to say more than that.
So that I can discover.
You can discover. But it has a happy ending. But if you really think, when you watching it, you say, it's happy ending. Yeah. But if you don't think about it, you say, Kai!
What kind of thing? What kind of thing is this?
Okay.
I'll look out for it.
Yeah. Any other
yes, I was going to ask you about this. I know it's past. This is it the Oscars? This is it Oppenheimer? That movie about the atom bomb or something? That
Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Did you see it? The movie?
I have tried to see it like 5 times. I keep sleeping off.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? It's so long and boring.
I'm so scared when you say that. Why is it that?
I'm going to keep attempting and going forward. Oh my God. Every 10 minutes. That's so funny.
Is that Netflix?
No. But you don't
I know. I don't have our way.
But I mean, remember, if you are listening or watching us on YouTube, we give out free movie tickets.
Yes.
We give out 1 or 2 free movie tickets every month.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch Oppenheimer in cinema or even Bad Boys 4, it's coming out.
Okay.
Just subscribe to the podcast, send us a message, and you might win a free movie ticket.
Exactly.
To some selected cinemas across the country.
Yeah.
All right. Next segment is we are looking at some popular hot topics that have happened in Nigeria and across the world.
Yeah.
So I mean, we started with the Nigerian national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
So
hopefully,
what are your thoughts?
I think the intent is for that line that says tribes and tongue be different. I think they're trying to, the power of words. I think they're trying to inculcate some sort of, yes, we might be diverse and everything, and then hope it flows into the populace and say, okay, yes, times are strong, and then we understand that, and then we can go from there and be more united. But it's not what we need right now. It's not what we need right now. So it's like some sort of distraction. And I guess a few people see it as that because they're saying, look, we have this and this and this to face, and we're learning new national anthem. But for me, different. The tune is nice. That's all.
I don't know. I heard that stuff about the tribal thing.
Yeah.
But I always feel like, one thing I always say is that I think ethnicity and tribalism will always rear its head whenever discussing resources. That's my own point of view.
Yes.
Like, if we are all fighting for something, maybe it's for a election post,
yes, or
for money.
Yes.
Even though technically in Nigeria resources are not scarce, resources are abundant, just that some people corner the resources. But technically it's now become scarce.
Yeah.
So when we are fighting for something scarce, whether it's position, whether it's money, that's when ethnicity would happen. And it's anywhere in the world, not just Nigeria. Even if white people that are from the same European descent, if resources are scarce, those white people will divide. Somebody will say I'm from Baltimore, and somebody will say I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
They will find a way to differentiate themselves so that they can align with their own people. The same thing that is happening in Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's called resources are scarce because there's only one president. You don't have 3 presidents. You get what I'm saying? And you're fighting for that thing. And when you just see that, one part or one group of people is getting
ground,
you now start saying, what about us? Instead of you to think of, we're all Nigerians, doesn't matter. But somehow, when something is scarce, you start remembering I'm from this place.
Area.
That's why even within, whether you're even Yoruba people or Igbo people, it's just like, like we heard that there are some places in Igbo land where, like, maybe some Igbo people don't sell land to some other Igbo tribes. It's because resources are scarce. So if you don't make things are freely available, Anthem will not cure that one. That's basically what I'm just trying to say. It's because you have to solve the real issue. And Anthem is not going to help us get together.
But what about the power of words? Children are singing it every day.
The current one has something, even though it's not explicitly saying tribe. It's saying something and unity now.
You're right to compatriot.
It's even saying that for peace and unity or whatever. A lot of the things are similar. It's just that. But another thing I heard was that this one was done by the military. So that's why they want to change it.
So it's actually a policeman Odiase thing. I think something Odiase.
Yeah, is he a policeman? I didn't even know that.
The policeman that wrote the one that we just changed.
Yeah, but it happened under military rule.
Yes,
so that's what they're saying. I think that was Babas on just time or so. 78.
Yes, 78.
I can't remember. His first time. Anyway, I don't know. It just I mean, I guess even we are making so much of a deal out of it. It's just one of the many bills and things that are being tried. Although it went very quickly because people probably say, let's focus on that. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So maybe we are making a big deal out of the seriousness of a new anthem or whatever. Anyway, Nigeria will.
Yes, so.
So the next thing we wanted to touch on is, another big thing that's happening globally is PDD.
You know? It's like, okay, will I say I idolize PDD? I might not idolize him, but my favorite. I'm telling you.
Listen to No Way Out.
I'm telling you.
PDD fan.
The Rooster, Black Rock, Lux, Biggie. Exactly. I love what PDD did with Bad Boy. But I come to find out that he was not such a nice guy.
He was a bad boy.
He was living up to them. He was not such a nice guy. So at first I was skeptical, okay, this is the Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, PDD thing now. It's like a trend now. When you get to the height and they are tired of it, they try and bring you down. Like, okay, to be black and rich in America, be careful. But now I'm hearing more and more people say, look, this guy was really a nice guy.
But they've always been rumors. But I think it's always normal. Anybody that is like powerful and rich, there will always be segments of people that will say, this person is very strict. Because there always has to be some level of narcissism to be able to even get that success in the first place. But I think, we've discussed this before. Like, it's not just white people, like it happens to people like Harvey Weinstein. There's some other, like there's this producer of there's this Nickelodeon. Remember that thing too that's happening. So a lot of people are being exposed. But like we keep saying, if you are old enough, I think everybody, all these popular, powerful men, they should just come out and say, that 92,000 period, but we are sorry. We are sorry. Just don't judge us again. That was a different time. We are changed. I think that's the only thing. Because if you look into anybody, and even people that are criticized, all of us that are criticized, we probably know someone in our family that has beaten his wife before or abused his wife or something. So all of us are dealing with this same kind of thing. It's not an excuse per se, but I'm just saying that I think everybody should just be open with the fact that we are all flawed, we all made mistakes, and let's just, the social media era has exposed a lot of us. It has made us a lot more, even though some people will say soft or more. What's that word? This cancel culture thing, more that people are more sensitive, so to speak. But that sensitivity has its plus sides. You get what I'm saying? Because you put your toes, you don't behave anyhow. Now they are saying, some women talking on the phone, the men are afraid to talk to us because they are but it's not better. It's better like that now. Because on the flip side as well, some men used to do some things. So it's better we all
problem everywhere. Let me just quietly stay about. This brings me back to something I said a while back. My boss, the only job I ever held down, he was running his own company. When he was working for a certain company, he said it that his manager, his supervisor, they knew his girlfriend in the office. When office closed by 4 o'clock, she would come say, "Our girlfriend don't come." And he was married. That now you cannot do it.
Now it will be.
You cannot. But then it was kind of accepted. Maybe when we should be your guy, will carry our girlfriend come office, get that kind of thing.
But now you can't try.
You will be cancelled. HR will call you. So I think it was a little bit different. Like the times were a little bit different then, and a lot more was accepted. Some of the older people as well are still carrying that mindset, especially if you are powerful. Where nobody tells you no or whatever. But then things are changing. You just need to know that the environment is changing, and you need to be more careful. You need to move. Say good morning. Say yes. Good morning.
Good morning. I'll go your way. Okay, so one more thing. Which will lead into the next segment is Apple Music. I don't know if you're aware of this. They released the top 100 albums.
No, I'm not.
As in top 100 albums ever.
All time.
Of all time. Apple Music. And I want to
run down the list.
We'll just look at the top 10.
Okay.
And I wanted to get your...
Yes, that's true. I want to know.
The top 10, and I wanted to get your thoughts. It's very funny, I'm telling you, I agree that it's funny.
Okay.
some of the elements that they put inside.
Yeah. Apple top 10. Interesting.
It's actually top 100.
Yeah. But they're looking at the top 10. Okay. I'll be able to tell. When I hear 1, 2, I say.
But in your mind, like when you think about music, like when you like, what's normally the number one album? Like you always hear.
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Exactly. I mean, so why would you hear anything else?
Why? For what reason?
I'm happy that you said that. So let me just quickly run the top 10.
Okay.
This is their top 10. Okay. I don't know what.
You don't know how they arrived at that.
But this is it. I guess they updated it because maybe the reason why Thriller has always been number one in a lot of lists is because it has been number one since forever.
Yes.
So I guess they're updating it with albums that have come after. You have to kind of balance time and stuff. So I guess that's what they're trying to do.
Okay.
But my own, anyway. Let me show you. So number 10 is Lemonade by Beyonce.
I'm not surprised.
Yes.
Is that
like an album you listen to?
No. But
we know it.
No. I need to ask you to see one song out of Lemonade.
Then Never Mind, Nirvana. Number 9.
That's Nirvana album.
Yeah. So I don't. That's top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Like Amy Winehouse, Back to Black, number 8.
Yes.
You think she should be there?
Yeah.
I think she should be there, but I think there are other albums that are missing from this top 10. Anyway, it's a good album.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Top 100 for sure. I don't know about top 10.
Yes, it's a good album.
Then this one will vex Drake. Good Kid, Man.
I told you, I've said it before. That's my. I love that album. That's my favorite. But top 10?
Top 10? Exactly my point.
Top 10?
Me, I know some tracks from. I know the album. I know some tracks. It didn't really enter me like some other rap albums. Like if All Eyes on Me is top 10.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay. Yeah,
it's a nice album. I like the arrangement and how the song followed through because we followed him. He was driving around the city, and he went to the girl's place. They robbed the house. They did something. It was a nice progression, but I don't know about top 10.
The concept is what is
informing
great about it. But anyway, number 7, right? Yeah. Number 6 is songs in the key of life, Stevie Wonder. You got Stevie Wonder.
Exactly.
Like we know some of the biggest hits. I don't know if some of this album or not.
You're not.
But it's like I will argue.
He's a genius. He was a genius.
Exactly. Then this one is very surprising. Frank Ocean, Blood. Are you familiar with Frank Ocean?
Yes, I am. But I didn't know he had that great of an album.
I don't really think I know more than one song.
I know one song, one really big song. Then
I don't even remember the name.
Was a king to a god, was a god.
Do you know who Frank Ocean is?
Yeah.
Even Gen Z people don't know who Frank Ocean is. I imagine. Okay. But it's number 5, Sha.
Okay.
I remember he had a lot of critical acclaim.
Yes.
And
but I don't think.
Number 4.
It makes me want to listen to all those albums.
To you. Just because of all the number 4 is Purple Rain by
I know. I knew Prince had to get in there. I didn't know what. I didn't know how, but I knew Prince had to get in there.
Yeah,
Prince is also a genius. How many instruments can play?
Funny enough, I don't think when I was young, I don't know about you. I wasn't really that exposed to Prince like that, except a few songs.
Yes.
Even Purple Rain, we all used to just hear about it, but we we're not really exposed to music like that. Right. But as we got older, you got to respect the genius.
More about him.
Yeah. Then number 3 is Abbey Road by the Beatles.
Of course, they'll put it down. I know it's not my cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea either.
But of course, they'll put it down.
When we get to our top 10 songs,
I'll
say something. There's something
right,
something. It's not really Beatles. It's before our time.
Yeah,
we can't relate, but I mean, if we were born, like if we were teenagers in the 60s, maybe we will relate. Yeah, because their impact is undeniable.
It's undeniable.
Then number 2 is, guess what number 2 is?
Tupac.
Thriller.
Okay, well, there's no shock there. Now the shock is what's number 1. This is number 2 Thriller.
Just guess what is number 1.
Prince is out of it.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his chap's name that we just called? Stevie Wonder is out of it.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson is out of it.
Yeah. So
I have no idea. Number 1, that Frank Ocean should not be there. From what I've
let me ask you, what's the number 1 album of all time for you?
Whiskey.
You know, this Nigerian generation that is more loyal to Nigerian music. You probably say Whiskey or Burna Boy.
Okay, Whiskey.
Number one album of all time.
Yeah.
Whiskey. Which album is that? The one that what was that album? I can't remember that album, but I think we few songs on that one where they sang about you. Okay, I think I remember
that was in that album. Because Johnny is one of my favorite songs of all time.
I don't like that song.
Are you serious?
See, let me give you some. You know, our generation is like our Afrobeat, whatever is like the Tequila, that you know, all those early Jazz Manolo, bunch early era. You know what I'm saying? This Whiskey, Bonabo era. I mean, of course, I still know the songs and all, but I think we were spoiled now when we were younger because we were exposed to more foreign music. Yeah. So our taste has not really changed. Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm speaking for us. Even myself. It's the same thing. We still it's 90s hip hop or 90s pop rock music, you know, or 2000s basically, because that's when we were young. Yeah. Although we like Nigerian music, we're happy about the impact that Nigerian music is having globally. I like some but it's still like our taste will not just shift automatically like that. Because our brain is set. For someone to say that boy is number one, it's weird, but it's a good thing. Yeah. Well, it's weird. So let me tell you what number one is. Who is number one? Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. No, that was a good album. It was good, but number one. Thriller. She got 5 Grammys for that. Yeah. Michael got about 5 Grammys for Thriller too. Yeah. And then Thriller was all over the place. It was bad. It was the miseducation. You know, there was a dispute that she didn't write, arrange. You know, in the they say she has a lot of writers. Yeah. Let's even focus on the album itself. Like, it's a good album, very impactful. I definitely remember where I was when the album popped off. Every song in the album was basically a hit. Almost half of all the songs had videos. Yeah. But number one, I know album Thriller. You know the funny thing? Miseducation is our era. It's our era. It's definitely our era. That's like the peak teenage era where this is the era of Busta Rhymes, of Mace, PDD, whatever, that era. Yes, that album was massive or whatever. Yeah. But number one, and we even put it above All Eyes on Me, No Way Out. Not even above Busta Rhymes' album, the special level event. Or even a special. Like, I love it. It's a good album. Yes, it was well arranged and everything. People will appreciate some of the more technical nuances, but for me, like not number one. It's a weird one. No, I like the album. The list will see change. Is it change? That's what I think they just did it on purpose to get a rise out of us, because I don't understand. I mean, it's an awesome album. Yeah. I don't even think top 10 safe, in my opinion. Honestly, it won't be my top 10 album. If I sit down and I say, okay, I'll compile top 10 album. Tomorrow, if you play a Michael Jackson song on Thriller, like, I don't think let's say 30 years from now, if you play a Michael Jackson song to a child, they will start dancing to it. But I don't think if you play Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, that they will get the same impact. I know it's different kinds of music, but I'm just saying that Thriller album is going to outlive us. Because sometimes I'm always shocked when I go online and I'll see one small child dressing like mine, and I'm like, how? Like, why? Nobody's dressing like you. Nobody. You fuck all the time. Forget about singles or whatever. Like, everybody has music, but nobody's music continues to transcend generation and generation. So, for me, they just did it to make us talk. And we are talking about it. They did it to make us talk about it. Okay, so the final segment. So we talked about getting our list, since just like Apple Music did their own list. So we want to challenge, with our own top. We're not doing albums. Yes, we are doing songs. Yes. So I wanted you to start. So I want us to do. Should we do one? I think one by one. I think we should go one. Is your own order? No. Okay, not necessarily order. I did not. I could not. You have some songs that could have made it, but are not there. But you know them now. Okay, so we can touch on that. Yes. Okay, so Me Too is not necessarily in order, but it's still the top 10. So what's number 10? Okay, now there are 2 songs there that those ones are unshakable. Yeah. For 2 reasons. They are unshakable because I think they are classics. To me,
There's nothing there's nothing should be taken out of that song or put it back. That song is just perfect. And coincidentally, those are two songs that are not rap songs.
Okay.
On the list. So I don't.
I don't expect every. I know I would be surprised with you. Yeah, if everything is rap. Why? Everything should not be rap.
Of all time. Exactly.
Yeah, what's your number 10?
Okay, so should I say my number one? It shouldn't be number 10. Well, it's no order, but my number one, my number one and number two. So number one is Fela. That Trouble Sleep. I don't know. Yanga Go Wickham. I don't know what the name of the song is. That song is long.
Cool.
It starts with I think it's the trumpet. Then it runs. You know there's trouble.
Yeah.
He didn't open his mouth. You know there's trouble. There's foreboding that the instruments were already speaking.
Yeah.
And he now tells the trouble sleep. Yeah, guys, what's going to go away?
Yeah, I think we can't. Funny enough, I don't have Fela in my top 10, but I think you cannot deny the impact. Like just like we're saying with Thriller and whatever. Like whatever all the things Fela is singing about is still relevant to today. 99 sitting, 29, like it's like the government. Like sometimes when we complain, we'll be like, when you listen to Fela, so you'll be like, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed since the 70s. This guy is singing as if he's singing about Meanwhile, he's singing about the government. Like nothing has changed.
He knew those guys for who they were. They're like, these guys are, there's nothing they're going to sell. Trouble Sleep, that's number one. Number two is going to be Michael Jackson. It's the Off the Wall album.
Okay.
That rock with you. I want to rock with you all night.
I'm not surprised.
I don't want you to take anything out of it.
Know that song?
It's a great song. You guys know that song.
There's nobody that will know. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of things that should be ranked high. Like it transcends generation.
Yes. So I'll give you my number one and number two.
Okay. So
Fela and then Michael Jackson.
So like you said, this is not in order.
No.
So for me, I have. Let me just say number one anyway, because it's not in order. So I have Bob Marley Redemption Song.
Yes, that's fantastic.
Redemption song. Like the lyrics, the meaning. Like it could have been so many other Bob Marley. But for me personally, the impact of that song, meaning how deep the lyrics are. Yeah. So for me, that's like my top, one of my best songs ever. Redemption Song. Then another song I have is, I don't know, this one might not be as familiar to everybody, but you know Sam Cooke.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, Sam Cooke. So Change is going to come.
Yes, I know.
So that's like one of them. So that civil rights era, Change is very powerful. Yes, so if you've not listened to it in a long time, go and listen to it again.
I will.
I don't think since that 60s era, I don't think they are writing songs
like that.
There was something. There was something back then that the way but I guess because they were under so much what's it called? Pressure or
they wanted
oppression and whatever. They had so much inspiration.
And they had
so the songs had meaning, it was deep, and all of them were involved in civil rights and all those kind of things. Even though in the beginning they were criticizing him for not being very involved in civil rights, whatever, because it was a star. Even though black people were suffering in America, whatever. But then I think when he got those criticisms, now this was one of the songs that came out after, and it's just a powerful song. So if you've not heard it before, you need to check it out.
I'm going to check it out.
Change is going to come by Sam Cooke. Alright, so your next two.
Alright, so I've done two. So now you allow me. This is my rap. And you know the funny thing about this rap collection that can't change. But those two will never leave that list.
Okay.
But the next 8 now, could. Strangely, let me start with number one. It's LL Cool J. I Shot You. That one I had Foxy Brown, Prodigy of Moby, Fadju, and this thing. Why I like that song was, there was a biggie, there was a biggie who shot you. Biggie was asking the question like, look, stop all the beef. Allegedly, thank you. So they were like, stop the beef, who shot you? Guy, relax. But in this one, they were saying, I'm the one. There was a producer at the end of producer. He said, look, forget that I shot your father. So and then LL could just say something about LA and making the mics hang or something of that. So I was really like, okay, maybe I was even talking to these West Coast guys. But at the end of every verse, he said, I'm the one that shot you. Let's forget all the speculation. So let me give you another one. The second one is, of course, I don't know, everything just kind of just juxtaposes. The second one is Cannibal's second round knockout. That was the deep song to Kill the Dragon.
You know the funny thing about that song is that if you look back, you know how people are always fixated, like this Kendrick Lamar Drake something.
Yeah.
They always say who won the battle.
Yeah.
Like they always tell you, if you go back, like if you listen to the Can I Boss reply from they always tell you LL Cool J won because his career was better.
Exactly.
But that song
was to Kill a Dragon.
That song, forget about it. That song is one of the best rap songs ever made.
In fact, I'm telling you, because when the beat is playing, there are like some angels singing in the background.
Yeah.
Like, this is war.
And I was like, the truth. You know what?
Call it the shine, call it my rhyme, leave your focus after that's a bitch move. Something that the whole rap will do.
And when you say something, I think that is one of
you're going platinum, you're only dropping clues. I saw your footnotes. The book that you wrote. You cry like a drop role model. You discussed me. I know bitches that see you recently. Showing off your body because it sells. He actually called him a bitch. He said you're showing off your body because it sells. I know bitches that have
then even apart from this is like just some of the rhymes like I run something on and off.
That's what the hardcore artist is. Someone that can run on or off land. On soft sound.
No, that's a song. Like, I don't care what you say. Yes, I love you, but I want that bad. But that was a great song. And I'm going to say something very controversial here as well. You remember the whole Eminem, what's his name? No, MGK beef.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard the song. Eminem's one is called Shoot to Kill. Something like that. To me, that MGK song is better. Like, I have to say, Eminem can rap better, we know. But in terms of when I hear that, the beats of MGK, so I'm like, no. Anyway, so have you said?
Yes, I've said. I said Cannabis and I said LL.
All right. So the next two for me. So I'm going to one rap song for me as well. Okay. So
this should be interesting.
But the first one I want to talk about this one too might not be very familiar to most people. This was the first music video that was ever played when MTV as a station, UMTV. Yeah. The first time they came on, the first music video they played is a song called "Video Kill the Radio Star" by the Buggles. If you don't heard about it, you need to go and listen.
Go check it out.
It's the first video, but I didn't even know. When I was very young, we used to have this VHS tape in my house of music videos. This video was the first one. Okay. So in my mind, when I'm thinking, I'm like, was it recorded from MTV?
Maybe somebody just taped the series of songs, and this was the first one.
So this video is this is like one of my very first exposure to music. Like as a child. So I remember watching you there now. It's not like today where you have Netflix and everything. And then you have this one, NTA, and then you have your VHS. And then you saw my phone, so you win. And you'll be watching the same thing over and over again. So that video is called "Video Killed the Radio Star" by a band called the Buggles. Okay. So that's me since I was a child. Yeah. It's been one of my favorite songs. Yeah. So that's why. Is it like pop? Is it like? I guess you can call it like pop rock or something. Okay. Video kill the radio star. It's very interesting, and it's also about the point that TV was something that just imagined in the 60s. Yeah. And before TV was radio, everybody listened to radio. Exactly. All the big stars were on the radio. So the emergence of TV coming and then the radio star coming irrelevant. Yeah. So that's basically the basis of the song. That's a nice one. Even though it's a fun song, but when you listen to lyrics, you get what they're talking about. Then, I think this is the only rap song I have on my own list. Is Crossroads by Bone Thugs. Oh, yeah, that's a big one. So you can't give that one too much. Especially for the era. For the culture, that was a big one. Because just the impact that song me personally. Like, number one, they sounded different. They sound like anybody at the rap different. I think that's why they call them subject matter of the song. Exactly. Facing death and all that stuff. I think that's why they call them Bone Thugs in Harmony. They were supposed to have like a soprano kind of rapper, also type of rapper. So what's different? Yeah, that's cool. All right. So your next two. So let's go for the next two. I don't know what number it is, but the next one is "Come on the Light." That's the greatest love song to me. The light. Yes. Right. There are times when you need
someone. I will be by your side. That is the greatest love song I've ever heard.
Like the second coming of Common, kind of.
Yes.
Like
that was his, like Water for Chocolate album.
Yeah,
I think that was
I think that was like Kanye produced.
I think I'm sure must have had some.
Yeah, I remember that because Common used to always be somehow around.
Mm-hmm.
We knew his song.
Exactly.
But when he came out with that album, we were like, okay,
so this guy,
yeah,
something's going on.
Yeah, I remember that song.
I did it was his greatest love song. He told the girl that, look, if you haven't had the height, you will be that tall. I will call you my picture. I will call you my boo because there's so much more in it. There's so much more in you.
Actually, he has this song about hip hop.
I used to love her. Yes,
I used to love her. Yes, very creative.
So,
yeah, that's a good song.
Now, the next one is my biggest song, "Kicking the Door."
The one the 4/4.
Yes, with the 4/4. The one it was DJ Premier that produced it, and he was beefing Nas. Who else was he beefing on that song? Some other guy, Jerry the Damager, and some other guys. I didn't know it was. I didn't even know it was this song. I just know it was rapping about drugs. I didn't know it was a good song, but why I love that song? That was my entrance to rap because before I used to listen to TLC, hip hop generally, but when I heard that song, I was like, what? Rap can be this good? Because it was flawless. The guy was, delivering, and then the beat was tight. So those are my next two. So let me have your next two.
Okay, so the next two I have okay, sorry, I said I had one rap. Of course, I have another one.
Of course.
So I have Dear Mama by Tupac. I think that's inarguable. Everybody has a mother. That's it. And that's what is just like exactly. Like I've seen videos of old white women reacting to that song and crying. That's how impactful that song is.
The way it was delivered.
There's not so much to say on that one. I don't think, but then I have another like old song. It's called Times Are A Changing.
I know that
by Bob Dylan.
You know I know that song because of you.
Because of you. That's why I know that song. Because I'm always like posting the lyrics songs. And I said, what is this? No. That's why I said that 60s era. Nobody writes music again. There was something going on. Just go and listen to the lyrics of the song. I think to me that Bob Dylan guy is the best songwriter that has ever lived. He's not the best singer. Yeah. The best writer. Like I had another song I wanted to that I was battling between including one or the other. There's another song called How Many Times. This song I didn't even know it was Bob Dylan originally because I liked the first time I heard the song was from Catholic hymn book. Interesting. Do you know that this song is in the Catholic hymn book? Interesting. So that's the best thing. And I didn't know it was Bob Dylan that sang the song. So I think the lyrics are a bit different in the Catholic hymn book. But it's how many times must a man I know that song. Before, but his own lyrics is like there's one lyric in the song where it says, how many times will people pretend that they've seen nothing when so many people have died? It was basically talking about the civil rights era and how white people were doing as if they didn't know that they were persecuting a lot of black people, whatever. That is very powerful lyrics. But I was so shocked to learn that this song that I like from singing it in Catholic hymn was written by a musician. Oh, wow. I'm like, they need to investigate the Catholic. Why did they put a song? Yes, you know that it's like it doesn't in church. Although I think the lyrics were changed to be more biblical or something. But I was just shocked to find out that this song was original. So I was struggling between those, but at times I changed it to me. Those are some of the best lyrics ever. So that's why I put that one. So Times I Changing by Bob Dylan and Tupac Dear Mama. Alright. So now my Tupac song is coming up. Okay. And next song is Tupac Hail Mary. Hail Mary. It is dark. And you know that look, the opening rhyme is I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Yeah, because revenge don't push me. Because revenge is next to get better, next to get you know? Yeah. We're not going to say that, okay? You was like, look, I will kill you. Just don't push me. I want to be about and then the background, the beat and everything was like a cemetery, bell tolling and everything. I know, I love that song. Yeah. Okay, what's the next one? The next one is Redman, Tonight's the Night.
What I like this song is why I pick these songs as my best songs ever is if I'm listening to a playlist, I get to that song, I just put it on repeat. That song. It might go for like 20 times.
I don't think I read that song in many years.
That Helmer.
No, not Helmer.
Okay.
I have the Tupac playlist on repeat.
It's alright.
That one. No, but I think the Red Man.
Okay, Red Man. Yes, it's one of his older songs. I like it because he used one of these. You know how they use all these old beats. I think one of these old things. I'm not sure who sang that song originally. But when he started off, he was rapping about love. He was even talking about Janet Jackson. Somebody now just cut him one day and said, "Look, why are you talking about this suit? Get rid of." Said, "Oh, okay. Like he's with his tech line and tonight is that they're all getting wrong." So I like it.
If I was going to put any Redman song in my list, they didn't make it. It would be Redman and Method Man by Rockwell. That's my best song ever.
I knew that song part
the name of the producer is Rockwell.
Yeah, yes.
Like exactly. The song was so good, they just named the producer. The beat was so good that they just named the song the producer name.
Let there be no confusion. Quite sure I got that song from you. I dubbed it from one of your CDs back then.
Fun story. I actually performed that song in school.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You must have liked it a lot.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. So far that even most people did not do it. I said, no, this is the song I performed.
But did you do it with somebody when you read my song?
I did it with someone. I did it with another hip hop head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. We're old.
This is a long time ago. In university when they used to do they used to do some funny things. So they would just people that like rap or they felt they would just come and do something on stage. Anyway, so that was the song I did. I was like, man, that's the song I like. Cool. Whatever. So you've done two again?
Yes, I've done two again.
Okay, so my next two will be Dreams by Gabrielle.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you remember
Dreams can come true, cooking baby. I think
that's the quintessential pop R&B song of all time.
You don't have it on one of my playlists.
Are you serious? I think to me that's all. I've never seen somebody that a song is so popular, much more popular than the artist. I don't think a lot of people know Gabrielle herself. She always used to cover her face somehow. But that song,
so she had a patch.
Then she has another song that I also I basically equally like. It's called Rise. It's not as popular as Dream, but it came up in another album that she did, and that's another powerful song. Rise. If you've not heard it, go and listen to it.
I'll go check it out.
By the same Gabrielle.
Okay.
Like I would say they are par, but I just know this one is like more popular, had more impact, whatever. So
do you remember how we sing it, Pego? You were the one that changed the lyrics. Dreams can swap you.
Can swap you, Dreams can swap you.
You move on.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
About that. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, the
second song I have, this one, I'm sure you definitely know, but I don't know about the genuine people. So it's Call Me Out by Paul Simon.
Yes, Call Me Out. Call Me Out. That's a very good song too. Exactly. It's even the instrumental side, the musicmanship I like.
I'm not like, if you've never heard this song before, you are listening to it for the first time, it's a treat.
Exactly.
Like, you just like, wow.
There's something interesting about this song.
I didn't hear that song before. Paul Simon, Call Me Out.
He's South African, I think.
No, it's actually English, but he was just heavily involved in the appetite, the fight for the reason that. So I think somehow people just think he's African. He's South African, but he's American.
Okay.
You know, he used to be in a group, Simon and Garfunkel.
So he was Simon and
Simon before he became on his own, Paul Simon.
I did not know.
Yeah, he's the one.
Okay.
So we have one more.
Yes, we have two more actually.
Okay, all right, so go ahead.
So my next song is Ghostface, Yolanda's House. I like this. You know, Ghostface and Raekwon Chef, they had a only built for Cuban links. There was an album that they did a lot of back-to-back rapping. Yeah. So this one was off of Ghostface's album. Forgotten what the name of that album is, but they did the kind of back-to-back thing. Ghostface started off rapping like, okay, he was at home, and the police came to bust him. And then he ran to Method Man's house. Method Man now takes the rap up from there. That Ghostface just busted in the door. He was trying to get with a girl, and then he now passed it on to Recon, and Recon ended it. So I like the way follow the story from.
I mean, they always say Ghostface is like one of the best storytellers.
Yeah,
I don't think I know that song. What is that?
Yolanda's House is nice.
I probably have read. Maybe I just have listened in a long time.
Forgotten the album. And my last and final song is strangely not a rap song. Is Sam Smith after his first album. His name of his first album. Anyway, the name of the song is "Leave Your Lover."
Okay.
Leave your lover. And then I did not know Sam Smith was.
The funny thing is, Sam Smith is very funny.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen somebody that a lot of people I know, like Nigerians, that is gay. That,
I'm telling you.
Like the song is so good, like people don't care. Like like the song,
you know the funny
guy is so good that people don't care. Like I know somebody that is very, very anti.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But when it comes to the Sam Smith song, like I remember, I was like, this guy, you know that guy? I beg you. He's so good. I know many people like that.
When the album on this song was the first album, we didn't know. We were like, maybe he's talking about a girl. He didn't really come out, and we didn't really know he was gay, so we could have just. But when we found out he was gay, it was too late. The song was too late.
This thing you said, it reminds me of one song. It didn't make it to my top 10, but it's one of the best songs ever. And I've never said this thing out loud before until now. The song is by a band called, I've forgotten their name, but the lead singer is actually a British Nigerian guy.
Okay.
Kele Okereke.
Oh no,
I've forgotten.
I thought it was Lighthouse we were going to talk about.
No, not Lighthouse. It's not like very popular. I mean, it's not like in Nigeria per se. I'm trying to find the name of the band, but the name of the song is I Still Remember. Sorry, let me see if I can find it. Block Party. That's the name of the band. Block Party. The name of the song is I Still Remember. When I remember where this song came out, I was doing my youth service. I used to sing this song. I thought it was the best song I'd ever heard. But then there's one lyric in the song. Yeah, he's basically talking about a relationship whereby him and somebody knew they liked each other, but they didn't say anything. Yeah. But they were just friends, but they didn't say anything. So then he said something about I held your tie. Yeah. So I'm just like, tie. They gave me a tie. I know this one. I said, oh God. But I still listen to that song because it's just too good. So it didn't make my top 10, but it's a song I still remember by Block Party. Yeah. Awesome song.
Like, why hold my tie? What the fuck?
I mean, I was thinking, okay, maybe it was private schools. Where all of them were. That's what, but what I did was say, okay, so
your final two, I guess.
I think I've not already.
No.
So I have Call Me Out, Dreams, Dear Mama, Smooth Criminal, Crossroads.
You've not said Smooth Criminal.
Oh, I've not said Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. I know everybody will say, oh, Thriller. Yeah, exactly. This one. But my guy, there's no better song for me. No more Bible song than Smooth Criminal. If somebody wears a suit and wears the fedora now, and that's the best, everybody gets the message. Smooth Criminal to me is the best Michael Jackson song ever. Everybody can argue with themselves. That's the best Michael Jackson song. Yeah.
There were so many hits on Thriller.
Right. No, it's not even Thriller. I don't think Smooth Criminal is Thriller.
Oh, okay.
It should be.
Bad was 80 something.
It's probably
maybe
bad.
That bad album.
I think it's bad.
Okay.
But whatever I share, Smooth Criminal to me is best. Then my last song is Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
You picked it great. Yeah. That's a very good way to
so I think that's like I'm a big fan of this, like pop rock, whatever. But that's like that's their father. Yes. Kind of. That kind of thing. Yeah. So other songs that didn't make it, I just want to quickly run through them. Okay. I have I have Imagine by one of the Beatles. What's his name?
Paul McCartney?
No. John Lennon, the one that was killed. Okay. Imagine.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to replace Smells like things.
You know, I had that problem when I was thinking about it.
Sorry, I'm bumping Smells Like Teen Spirit out of the top 10.
Yeah,
I'm replacing it with Imagine
by
John Lennon.
Yeah.
Because I think that's one of the most powerful songs ever written as well.
I might know that song.
Imagine all the people.
Yes.
Please, if you don't listen to that song, you will almost cry.
Yeah.
That's how powerful that song is. You can cry. Listen to it. So that's my top 10.
Okay.
That would be the last one. So other songs I wanted to add were there's this song "So Into You" by Tamia.
Yeah. I'm so into you.
Then I have Beach Boys, God Only Knows.
I know Beach Boys.
Yeah, so it's like God only knows where I'll be without you, something like that. You would have heard it somehow. It's a very old song, like 60s. Then I have Yesterday by the Beatles. I don't, like I said, Beatles is not a bad. Yeah. But if you listen to Yesterday, there's nobody.
I know Yesterday now.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Yeah. Then Aretha Franklin, Respect. And or a rose is still a rose. Remember that song? Yes. Rose is still a rose. That one. So I couldn't read this. I was struggling with that one. Then another song, Geeky Star. So this one is also in that VHS video I was telling you about. So it's a song that I grew up with.
Yeah. So
you never have heard it. But if you've not heard it before, it's a treat. Geeky Star. Then Gabriel Rice, which I mentioned before. Yeah. Red and Meth, the Rock Wilder. Yeah. Bone Thugs, Change the World. Which is like
the whole world.
I think I made a mistake. It's not that one I wanted to. It's like the first line of the song is raising hustlers, thieves, and prostitutes. Young homies before you shoot murder.
But I have to listen. I think
it's called Change the World as well. Anyway, then Coldplay, The Scientist. Or Fix You.
That fix you.
Well, fix your scientist.
Yeah, no, fix you. All told me that Jesus Christ was involved in the production of that song.
So those are like the songs that didn't make it, but they could easily have made the top 10. So just a quick rundown. My top 10 is "Call Me Out" by Paul Simon, "Dreams" Gabrielle, "Dear Mama" Tupac, "Smooth Criminal" Michael Jackson, "Crossroads" Bone Thugs, "Video Killed Radio Star" The Buggles, "Times Are Changing" by Bob Dylan, Sam Cooke, "Change Is Going to Come" Bob Marley Redemption Song, and "Imagine" by John Lennon.
Okay, so mine is Fela Trouble Sleep, LL Cool J I Shot You, Cannibal Second Round Knockout, Come On the Light, Biggie Kicking the Door, Tupac Hail Mary, Redman Tonight's the Night, Michael Jackson Rock With You, and Sam Smith Live Your Lover.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So that's a wrap for season 5.
Yeah, so
see you next season. But remember, please follow us on all social media. Talk Naija podcast everywhere, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, which other one? Threads.
Anywhere, Facebook for sure.
Then also remember, you can catch us on all podcast platforms, whether it's Spotify, anywhere that you can get the podcast. So Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. Everywhere that you get your podcast, you can get it. And this episode in particular, you can watch it in full on YouTube and Spotify as well. So thank you, Zerap. See you next season.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.